Hello, hello, first grade. It is math time, which makes my heart so happy. If you are in my class, you already know how much I love math, and I love getting to teach math to you guys on your remote learning days too. Now today we're going to continue our talk about doubles and near doubles. Remember that near doubles means it's close to a double. So if we know our doubles, our near doubles should be easy to solve as well. You do not need any stuff out right now. I'm just going to walk you through some directions about what kind of work you're going to see today, and then when you're finished watching the video, I will send you off to do some workbook pages. But for now, you don't need anything except for your brain nice and awake this morning so that you can listen and learn along with me. All right, knowing our doubles is such an important strategy for us because it can help us solve all kinds of other problems too. So we're going to talk about this as a strategy today. How can I solve a math problem? We're going to use doubles to solve, and today we're going to be writing number sentences. Another way to say this is equations. So we're going to be using our knowledge of doubles to help us solve some equations today. So I'm going to turn the camera around to show you some examples of how to solve your near doubles problems. Okay, so let's say first that I am looking at a picture. I see 3 circles on the top and 4 circles on the bottom. Now what you might be thinking is that you can set up your equation to match and solve it as 3 plus 4. But what I want you to look for today is to see if you can find a double within this. What happens if I look at this part of the picture? I see a double there. I could also solve it with my double, like this. 3 plus 3. That matches the part that I circled. But I can't forget about this guy now. This guy's kind of the leftover, but we want to make sure he gets put into our equation. So we also need to add one more number, which is 1. Now you can use whatever strategy you would like. I'm just showing you how to do this one. This is something that you might even already do in your head, and that's the goal. We're trying to have our doubles memorized to help us solve problems like this even quicker. If I know already my 3 plus 3 is 6, then it becomes really easy for me to just add one more on top of that. If I look at the picture, I can see it. 3 on the top and 3 on the bottom. I know that makes 6. Let me just go one higher and end up with 7. If that feels kind of tricky for you, it's more than okay to solve it like this too. If you would rather do 3 plus 4 and use a different strategy like your fingers or counting on, that is okay with me too. Whatever strategy you pick should still be leading us to the same answer. Let me show you one more just like this. All right, here's a new problem for you. This time I see 4 circles on the top, 5 circles on the bottom. I could set it up like that and do 4 plus 5 to solve. But maybe I can find a double in here too. I see a double. Do you see it? Here it is. I see 4 on the top and 4 on the bottom. Let's set that up as an equation. 4 circles on the top plus 4 circles on the bottom. But don't let me forget about my extra circle over here. We need to add him into our equation too, plus 1 more. I'm going to solve it this way because I know my doubles, and hopefully you do too. If you know your doubles, this should be super easy for you. 4 plus 4 equals 8. I already know that. It's mental math in my head. Now I can just go one higher. I know the answer is going to be 9. If this way feels tricky, remember, pick a different strategy. You can count the circles to make sure you're getting it correct. You could use your fingers or count on if you'd rather do it this way. This week I'm showing it to you split up as the double and represented to match, just so that you know either way is okay. Both of these strategies help us get to the right answer. So what I want you to do is use the strategy that works the best for you. All right, I'm going to show you one more thing, one more way that you could use a double to help you. Now I'm going to keep this same exact problem. I'm just going to erase right here where I circled and saw that double, because some people might see the double a little bit differently. Let me get rid of this. Let me add my other guy back here. Instead of seeing this problem as 4 plus 4 plus 1, some people might be thinking, oh, I see 5 on the bottom. What if I had 5 on the top? That's a double that I know. 5 plus 5 equals 10. You could also solve it that way. But then I'm missing a number here, which means instead of adding a plus, I'm going to do a minus. If I know my 5 plus 5 double, I can use that to help me. But instead of going up one number like we did with our 4s, this time I have to take away one number because I don't have that extra circle up here. But my double can help. If I know 5 plus 5 equals 10, now I'm going to take away 1. That should get me back to 9. Now this way, I think, is a little bit trickier because it makes you use subtraction too, and I think most of us probably prefer to do it this way. If that's the case, please do it this way. If this way confuses you, don't even worry about this strategy. I want you to pick the one that's going to work the best for you. Now, in your math book, you might see one like this. That's why I wanted to make sure I had shown you an example. So just try your best. But if you are picking the strategy to solve with, you pick the one that works for you. All right, now it's your turn to try and go do your worksheet problems with this strategy in your mind. If it's still feeling a little tricky, that's okay. There are pictures on the pages to help you. I just want you to do your very best. And if that means that you're also using your fingers to count or that you're getting out your counters, that is fine with me and Mrs. Conley too. We want you to pick the strategy that works the best for you. Are you tired of hearing me say that yet? I'm going to say it all the time in math. Pick the strategy that works the best for you. So you're going to go solve pages 47 and 48. After you complete those pages, I would like you to take a picture of both pages and upload them to your Seesaw so that we can see them. All right? Good luck and have fun.